Thanks. Probably want to give me a few laps to get into it, and then if I end up in a nice empty spot, I might be able to start talking again. I always tell myself to do that, and then I don't. I always just keep on talking and hoping for the best. But, you know, if I wanted to be completely focused on my racing, I would actually, you know, play off of Twitch, not let everyone see it. You sure you mean super heavy, or do you mean Falcon heavy? Because yeah, super heavy would be awesome to see, but I don't know if I would yet be willing to make a trip down there, because I'm not sure how reliable the time would be, you know, the takeoff time. You'd have to be down there for a few days probably, and then you still might not get to see it. Yeah. Falcon heavy, that one I would definitely want to go see. Where are you located, by the way? Like, roughly Florida, Texas? Where you at? Yeah. Ohio, wow, that's a real trip. I guess it's not so bad these days with good straight interstate shots, but man, that's definitely a trip. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma, so I'm actually reasonably. I could actually get to the test site in Boca Chica in a reasonable amount of time.
The track temp is 28 Celsius.
But I drive a short-range electric car, so that's not going to happen.
Go!
I feel like I may have got the drop on this guy up ahead. Good, I can slot in behind this guy. And I didn't even get an off-track on that. Pretty sweet there. Alright, take it a little easy, cold tires.
Okay, Adam, decent start. We can build something from here.
Alright. Cold tires. It's like cold tires, man. Give up the spot.
On your right.
He got me there.
You're still there. Still there. Clear right. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
No. Settle it in.
Left side. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Clear left. Car right. He's still there. He's still there.
I don't have my radar app up, so I can't really tell
Still
where I'm at.
all around.
Come on. Tires are cold, man. I keep asking so much from the tires. It's absurd. Gotta soften it up. Stop steering in so hard. Stop trying to get all the grip. It's not there yet. Oh. Really? Well, maybe he was, well, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down for a little bit to get through this. Okay, is he spinning into me? He is good. He did eventually get his brakes on. That guy's looking to the inside. Good, he didn't stick it up the inside. Interesting, I don't know where that would be then. I need to get to our state fair. I should definitely check that out. I don't have one yet for the channel. I should put one together for it though. Starting to get enough of an audience to justify it. Too wide. Yeah, I lost my momentum there, but at least it was no one too close. Come on, warm these tires up already. It's like Oklahoma is fairly big in the aerospace industry, but it's more the aero side than the space side.
The leader's just done it. 141.
Session best lap. That's a good one for this.
P5. The guy behind has just done it. 141.
There we go. We're starting to get a little bit sorted out. Like, we actually have some pretty impressive museums around here, like the Stafford Air and Space Museum. Oh, into the grass.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Cool, I didn't let him get by, but he sure had a good run on it. And then there's the Hutchinson Air and Space Museum up in Kansas, so obviously not here, but it's nearby. Man, I'm just asking for way too much. And he just really probably killed me there. Not yet. I think the problem I'm running into has done so many races on this track at this point that I'm starting to get bored of it. Alright, have a good one. Box clear tires. Probably have no rear wing and probably have something worse than no rear wing as well, because it's feeling like it's dragging a pretty good amount.
Keep it within the track limits. That's a new fastest lap for Garcia, 141.03. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 1.5 seconds. P6.
Oh, almost got it back. No problem.
Stay between the lines, please, Adam.
Box clear tires. Crew chief just doesn't understand me anymore for some reason.
Car right, clear right.
Good that he at least didn't hold me up for too much. He thought about it, but he didn't hold me up for too much. Tires didn't really have the grip for that. Oh well. It was just me going too hard that time rather than just going completely ridiculous.
140.84. Okay, we'll keep yellow reports.
Crew chief, I didn't ask for press the button. What's wrong with you? Crew chief, I need to give up on your voice recognition. You do not understand English. You speak English, but you do not understand English. Alright, we might be able to get him for too long. If I hadn't ruined that turn myself, I would have had him.
Okay, Adam, you reel in Oliveira in. The gap is 1.0.
go. Don't get all the way off the track. You want to keep at least the rear left on the track.
Just done a 140.10.
At least the gap behind is halfway decent. 40.31.
That lap was a 140.32.
Excuse me, 3.2. I'm completely blown away that such a thing as this is possible. That I can be racing someone else who knows where in the world. Feels like he's probably starting to feel the pressure now.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Yep, you're right, crew chief.
Fastest lap. The guy ahead's lap time is a 140.00.
Yeah, carry that brake into the turn there and you can really go through. This guy better not get braking too early.
140.00.
Worried about him braking too early, so I got a little bit too early on my braking, but stay on him. He's not slowing me down too much. Oh, that's bad. Don't hit the revs so hard. You'll kill the engine. That turn, just some reason, drags me into the revs. A little bit too much brake. What's the gap behind? 10 seconds? Alright, well, stay on him. But at least I don't have to worry too much. I'm braking too deep into that one. It's killing me.
Oliveira ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Carrying too much speed into it, can't get it to stick afterward. Come on, Adam, get it together. keep my eyes down the track where they belong. Don't try to brake too early. It doesn't gain you much time at this level. That's for future Adam, who's much better to figure out.
P6, you've just done a 140.26.
I got too much braking in on that one that time. Why am I losing? I don't understand why my braking's suddenly so much harder in that section. I've not had issues with that section before, that turn. Not had issues with braking in that section before, but for some reason, I'm just, can't get it together there. I bet Oliveira's starting to feel a little bit more calm since I'm not sticking to him as well. Go. That's not too bad there.
All right, Adam, we're matching race pace. You've just done a 140.02.
Too much brake again. I would have definitely been gaining on him if I hadn't gotten so much brake into that turn. That's closer to it. Closer to the right way through that turn.
Gap to Oliveira in front is now 0.8.
There we go. Started to get that turn right. A little bit of understeer in the middle of that turn. Lost a little bit of time to it, but not too much.
Send it already. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. That lap was at 139.68. Sector 2 and 3 are pretty good. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Yep, starting to get on to him. Holding him on. We got some more people ahead that I need to worry about a bit. Because if they start messing up their pace, we could get accordioned into each other, but... There's that guy, there he is. He's still not on. Good. He's starting to get himself a little bit too aggressive. He wants to get me off his tail. I don't blame him.
Right side's clear. Car right. clear right.
Man, he's all over the track.
Christensen is getting closer. The gap's now 1.8 seconds. Track limits.
7X already.
B5.
He going too deep? Oh, he kept it on track. All right. Only 2 seconds behind me. Yeah, he's probably getting a little bit more settled in now. He was definitely panicking, but he's feeling the pressure, but he's not panicking about it.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Good pass. Now keep pushing. Okay, Adam, you just cut the track.
There we go. Now I just got to get enough pace that he doesn't want to try again himself. Lost some time in that turn, definitely. He's looking. He's looking. Now I'm too wide. Don't give it up, though. Take the off track.
Keep the inside line covered. Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The leader has just done a 139.94.
Alright, if I can take this next turn straight well, I'll be alright.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. B4.
It's got me an off track. Oh well. I got a nice gap on him out of it.
Cutting the track.
Out of 17. I'm not needing to panic, and I'm further than halfway through the race, so I'm not in a terrible position. Well, they're in a tight one now. That's a bad place to be fighting. Don't go too wide. Oh, come on. Stop taking that. I can't afford those off tracks.
Please, Adam. New fastest lap for Oliveira, 139.65.
They're getting ready to make something crazy happen. Cover the inside. Maybe they'll have an incident. What are you doing covered in the inside?
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Man, he got on my tail all right. Come on, buddy. You can't get a pass off there. Hopefully I haven't got too much damage from it or anything. Probably feel a little slow just because I'm coming out of the draft of those two. too wide through here. There we go. Oh well, I can see why they don't put an off track on the inside of that one.
Just done it, 139.40.
Wait, I'm second?
6.3.
Whoa.
Me too. That was 139.82. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Pretty good on me. He's probably going to look at a dive bomb.
Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
He kind of looked at a dive bomb, but he didn't get crazy with it. It was technically a dive bomb because of the distance, but he didn't get too crazy with it. It's getting too much though. I'm wasting time on that. Come on, give me a little bit more power. That was actually worse than just going through it normally. Might just be the lack of a draft that's getting me right now. Flat-footed, but it didn't really help.
Okay, Adam, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Well, we'll split the difference and make him go sort of outside. Guy behind me now really looked at the at trying to get to the inside, but he wasn't able to. And if I had a draft, I'd be much better off. They're probably, if they're smart, they're waiting until they get their chance. They should just be riding the draft right now because I'm providing the draft for them, and unless they're just naturally a lot faster than me, and they don't seem to be much faster than me, otherwise they get around me. And the gap now is 1 second, so they're out of the draft, so if I can keep my pace up, we might be okay.
Yellow flag, caution.
Ooh, lost my momentum with that oversteer there. And again. Maybe looking further down track, otherwise I'm going to get off tracks the whole time.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be dead. They're probably just overheated.
Garcia behind is now 0.8.
Make way, blue flag.
Right side, clear right.
Thank you. They figured out my slow turns, but they can't get through them. Gotta watch out though, one of them might stick it and just hope that it holds no matter what. Definitely got a train behind me. Braking zones are a weak point for me. Come on. Tires are either overheated or something, because they are seeming to not hold quite like they should. Again with the off track. I am so
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adam.
just not doing well on that.
V2.
Yep, that one was an off track as well. Well,
We've been warned about track limits.
they're 1.1 seconds behind, so. There we go, that's a bit better pace.
The gap in front is now 7.1 seconds.
Not with this car. This car won't show you the temperature, and the racing sim won't show you the temperature either. So like some of the cars will show you the temperature, but that's because the actual real world car will show you the temperature. No, that's perfect because it's a racing sim that's trying to be like more of a motorsports sim than a racing sim, you know? It's like trying to put you in the cockpit with against other people as best as possible. So, like personally, I think that it's good. It can be frustrating. Like I would like stuff at the end of the race. I can see how much tread I have at the end of the race or anytime I change tires. But I can't see it live, you know? Alright, maybe I'm getting the pace now that I'm kind of getting off them and not gripping the wheel quite as tight. So like it fits for the game, you know?
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. The guy behind has just done a 1:39.68.
There we go. So it's like, anyway. That turn is definitely where they get the most chance to make time on me, though. I've been holding them back on that turn. That one and this one up here are the ones where I've just been going the slowest. You need to quit revving that engine so high or it'll kill the engine. My downshift on that turn is just way too aggressive. That's the tire tab. I can see pressure, I can see whether it's going to be replaced, but that's it. Wait, there's actually a tire info tab as well, I believe. That's more for pit stops. There we go, tire temperature. Well, you can see it's saying 100% tread left. That's not true, you know? There's no way that we are at 100% tread still. So it only provides very limited information, and that temperature is bound to be wrong as well, I think.
Is now 1.9. Okay, Adam, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Lost a little bit of speed, but I think it was worth it for stability.
Consistent.
Six and a half seconds to the leader, so my only hope is that they wreck, and there's no one around them to wreck them. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now, some of the cars do have a built-in temperature monitor in the real world, so they include it in the sim, so that you can see the actual live tire temperatures as well. Wow, I really didn't get the time in that turn. But you know, this is the Skip Barber. It really doesn't wear out its tires very quick at all. It's like afterwards we can look in the garage and see how my tires are doing, and it'll probably be like at least 90% tread, maybe 80s, maybe high 80s for some of them. So I did work the tires probably a lot harder than normal. So there we go, P2.
Well done, Adam. Great drive. That's a podium.
P2, all right.
Thank you.
And I ended up getting a pretty good gap at the end. It's not a big one, but I kind of didn't deserve it, though. I was going a lot slower than I really would have probably liked to have done. I'm not going to the pits. Yeah, that was a good push. Whew, whew, whew. All right, so I didn't even have a rear wing that whole time. That's actually really good considering. When did I lose that? Okay. So like yeah, it's really good now. So apparently somewhere in lap 2 I lost my wing. Let's see what happened there. I got loose and then he ran into me, which was totally not his fault. I just really got it. I was pushing my tires. I don't know why the transition from cold tires to warm tires is really starting to catch me out a lot more now.